5,000 years ago, on a battlefield, a great warrior throws down his weapons. Why? Confusion, fear, or something else? Welcome, friends, to Rapid Readouts' brand new series, Bhagavad Gita, the ultimate life manual. Look, the Bhagavad Gita isn't just a religious book, it's a complete manual for the human mind, which teaches how to bring clarity from confusion, find freedom from fear, and live a stress-free life. Today's episode, Chapters 1 to 6, The Path of Action. Here we will learn, what was Arjuna's crisis? What did Krishna explain? And most importantly, what is Karma Yoga and how will it apply in your life? One promise, if you listen carefully to this episode, your decision-making, stress management, and life purpose, everything will become clear. So ready? Let's begin the real journey of the Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 1, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Arjuna's sorrow. So the story goes like this. Everything is ready. The war is about to begin. But suddenly, Arjuna looks closely at the army opposite his own. And what does he see? His guru, Dronakarya, his grandfather Bhishma, his cousins, uncles, relatives, everyone is there on the other side. A storm of questions erupts in Arjuna's mind. How can I kill them? These are my own people. Even if I win the war, what's the point? My own people will die. I will not fight. I cannot kill these people. Even if I get the kingdom, I cannot commit this sin. Complete mental breakdown. What is the lesson here? Look, friends, Arjuna was not just a warrior. He could be any one of us. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions, but you're scared. Sometimes you're stuck between right and wrong. Sometimes the fear of consequences paralyzes you. This is life, and this is where Krishna's teachings begin. Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, the path of knowledge. When Arjuna is completely broken, Krishna seriously begins to explain. The first important lesson, Krishna says, Arjuna, you grieve for those who should not be grieved for, because na jayate mriyate va kadachit, na jayate mriyate va kadachit, meaning the soul is neither born nor does it die. It has always existed. Krishna gives a beautiful example. Just as we cast off old clothes and put on new ones, so the soul leaves one body and takes on another. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya, vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya. Think about this concept. Body, temporary, perishable. Soul, eternal, never-ending. So what is there to fear? Krishna says, the death you fear is merely a change of body. The soul is immortal. What is the message for life? Look, friends, when we face the fear of loss, failure, or death, we forget that the original essence never truly ends. If you lose your job, you are not finished. If a relationship breaks, you are not finished. If a loved one passes away, their soul, memories, and values live on. It's a change that is happening, not an end. Krishna's first lesson: understand fear, understand death, and perform your duty without fear. But the discussion is not complete yet. Duty must be done, but how? That's where the next principle comes in. Now Krishna gives the most powerful teaching. Karmanya evadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan. Karmanya evadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. What does it mean? You only have a right to your actions, never to the results. Hearing this line might cause confusion. Listen to the meaning. Do your work with complete honesty and hard work, but don't worry about the result. Why? Because the result is not in your control. Only your effort is in your control. Real life example. You prepare for an exam. You give your best effort. But the result, it depends on the question paper, the examiner, and luck. You start a business. You work hard. Success? It depends on the market. You exercise and follow a diet. But how much weight will you lose exactly? It depends on genetics and metabolism. So why take stress then? Krishna says, leave the tension of what's not in your control. Focus on what is in your control. This is the essence of karma yoga. Fulfill your duty, give your best effort, let go of attachment to results, and remain balanced in success and failure. Krishna says, Yoga karmasu kaushalam, yoga karmasu kaushalam. Yoga means skill in action, working with balance. Practical application. Imagine, if you let go of attachment to results, then performance anxiety gone, fear of failure gone, stress gone. Just give your best in the present moment and accept whatever result comes. This is peace. This is freedom. Now Krishna gives the final touch to this section, meditation and self-control. Look, even when you act without attachment, your mind can still be restless. Thoughts, distractions, and desires keep coming. The solution? Meditation. Krishna says, Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam vasadayet, Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. This means lift yourself up. Do not let yourself fall. This means you are both your own best friend and your own enemy. If you are disciplined, focused, and self-controlled, you are your greatest helper. If you are lazy and uncontrolled, then you are your own opposite. Krishna explains the importance of meditation. Stabilize your mind, like the flame of a lamp in a windless place. Keep your senses in control. Find happiness within, not outside. Practical tips from the Gita. Meditate for 10-15 minutes daily. Observe thoughts without judgment. Keep your senses in control. Stay focused in both success and failure. Krishna's message. One who conquers their mind becomes calm, content, and stable. They no longer need external things. This is ultimate freedom. So friends, this brings us to the end of the first part of the Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga, chapters 1 to 6. Today we learned Arjuna's dilemma, which is everyone's dilemma: confusion, fear, doubt. The soul is immortal. No need to fear death. Karma Yoga. Do your work without worrying about the results. Meditation. Control your mind and find inner peace. But this is just the beginning. In the second part, chapters 7 to 12, we will learn about Bhakti Yoga, Krishna's universal form, and how to connect with a greater purpose. Trust me, the next part will be mind-blowing. Today's challenge: write in the comments, Karmanyevadikaraste, and tell us, in which one thing do you worry most about the results? Job, relationships, health, or business? Be honest. I will read them myself. If today's part felt meaningful, then like, subscribe, and share. This knowledge is for everyone. This is Rapid Readouts. Remember, you only have a right to your actions, not to their fruits. Apply this knowledge in your life. Your life will change. See you in part 2. Until then, stay wise and peaceful.